Hello, my bitty bees. Welcome back to my channel. Today, you may have noticed I'm in a new environment, and that's because I'm currently in Mexico, in Cancun. So I figured I would take this opportunity to do a get ready with me vacation edition. So this is going to be the things I brought with me and the makeup items, so skincare, makeup that I thought I would use during the vacation. That's not too much and also not too little. So it's just the right amount of things to keep my skin in a good condition and also the right amount of makeup, if you know what I mean. So to start off, I already washed my face, and for that I used the Pharmacy Beauty Green Clean Facial Cleansing Balm, which is really, really nice. It's not too heavy. It doesn't make my skin oily, which is lovely. And then because I was bringing everything in carry-on, I didn't want to bring any bottles that, might be too much, and then they would claim or tell me to throw out, and you know how awful it would be to have expensive skincare thrown out by customs. Like, that would be a nightmare. So I figured for toner, I would be cheap and innovative and just use the saline solution for contact lenses. This is enough to tighten the pores after cleansing and also kind of give them a little bit of clean. So that's what I've been doing. So just a little bit of a facial freshener with that after cleansing. Then for skincare, I wanted to keep it a little bit simple just because it's really hot here. It's about 30 degrees every day with a humidex, probably around 80. It's really muggy, not gonna lie, but it's been perfect for the skin. So I've just been using the Is it Time Stop? Yeah, Time Stop Collagen Ampoule by the Plant Base. It's not really oily, but it's still moisturizing at the same time and hydrating. And because I have a really dry skin, I still need that moisture layer even though I'm in a hot climate, or else my skin does kind of peel. I already had a little bit of that on the bridge of my nose and inner corners. So this just helps to keep everything balanced without being super oily. I do have combination skin, so I still get oily even though I'm very, very dry. But I noticed if I use any kind of mattifying product, it just makes the dryness worse, even though it helps control the oil. So this for me is the only way that I can kind of maintain a good skin condition without clogging my pores and being too heavy. For my SPF, I've been using the Klairs Soft Airy UV Essence. It's not as lightweight as the biibiibeauty one, which I used all of last year, but it still provides moisture, which I currently need. And it's actually proven really good in the hot climate. I haven't used it in the summertime weather yet, so I was really kind of interested to see how it would work in such a hot environment. And to be honest, it's pretty good. It's not oily. It does leave your skin moisturized though, so if you are someone with oily skin, you will probably get really oily from this. For me though, it's just enough. I still get oily in my T-zone while I'm wearing this, but I noticed it just doesn't feel heavy. But definitely if you're someone with really oily skin, the biibiibeauty Watery Essence SPF would probably be a better fit. And I just put a little bit on my eyelids too. It's an SPF 50 PA+++, so it's really going to give you a good dual protection. For my makeup, I've been going really, really light. I was originally using concealer just on the areas that I get red, but I found it was still a little heavy, so I've just been taking the foundation that I use every day, which is the Loreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation, which is a nice hydrating foundation, and I just take the smallest amount ever, literally not even a pea size amount, and I just kind of blot it in the areas where I tend to get really red, which is right in the middle. Right in my T-zone, and then right around the mouth, I get a little bit. And I just kind of pat it and kind of spread it around a little bit. Some on my nose too is good. You could even, if you want more of a all-over color correction, you could even add this into the SPF and make it kind of like a tinted moisturizer. But for me, I don't have any problem with this area of discoloration. It's just right in my T-zone that gets red. Then I've been using my Bobbi Brown concealer in the shade Sand. And I just dot a few little bits right on my dark circles, just to like not look exhausted all the time, because that's not a look. Next is just the contour, because my face is naturally a little bit lighter than the rest of my body because I don't tan my face. I always wear SPF. So to balance out the color and just kind of like add more definition, I use the Charlotte Tilbury, what's this even called? Contour Wand Easy Contour in medium, I think it is. Yeah, medium dark. And I just do my usual contour shape. This is also like a liquid product, so it's really easy to like apply a little bit and really blend it out nicely. And then just with the foundation brush, I kind of like buff it into the skin. If I feel like there's any harsh lines, I just go in with my finger, because everything on my face is a liquid product. I can easily just like pat and blend it in without moving it around too much. Just to make sure everything is blended seamlessly and doesn't look too obvious like I contoured my face. Mostly I just go around like the perimeters. I don't set my makeup because I figured there's absolutely no point, since it's so hot. I'm just gonna be like sweating it all off anyway. And I feel like when you're sweating, having like any kind of powder or extra layer on the skin just feels horrible, like your skin can't breathe. So I just completely like didn't bring anything for that. But otherwise, I just move on and start doing my usual eyebrow technique, and for that I've been using the Hourglass Brow Sculpting Pencil in Soft Brunette. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the best eyebrow pencil I've ever used, but like it lasts, it gets the job done, and it matches my natural color pretty well. I feel like it's really firm though, so you really kind of have to press hard to get the color payoff that you want, which I don't really like, because sometimes, you know, you can pull out eyebrow hairs while you're doing that, which it's not entirely a problem for me because I do have microblading, but you know, it's just like not the most ideal. And then just anywhere I want to soften it up, like in the middle, I just pat lightly to soften the look. And then if I feel like I buffed away too much, like on the outer, because I really like having a really strong outer tail, I just kind of quickly extend and touch it up, and then maybe like pat around. I always use brow gel now, and I just brought my old BYS Brow Fix gel, which is not looking the prettiest. It was at one point clear because I used it so much. It's now like the color of my eyebrow hair and pencils. It's almost running out though, but it's a good one to just bring it around there, wherever. I just really like brushing up the hairs. The powder product I've been using is highlight and eyeshadow, and I'm just taking the Clara Cosmetics Paris eyeshadow and highlight palette, which is really pretty. I got it in their holiday edition, and I just take the Charlotte Tilbury travel kit, brush kit that I have, and I just apply the light highlighting color right to my cheekbones. Just to give that extra radiance that I otherwise would not have. Like the glitter look. Like obviously my face is shiny beyond belief right now from the combination of everything, but this just adds that extra little bit. And then with a smaller brush, I just add the usual bit to my nose. And then inner corner of my eyes. And then the brow bone. And then to remove any harsh lines, I just pat it lightly. Because I have false lashes on, like extensions, which I highly recommend for any vacation you go on. Like it just, so convenient. Honestly, the best thing. I just like brush them quickly. I always get classic eyelash extensions because I don't like that really strict lash look. especially for daily wear, or if you're on like a warm vacation, it just looks too over the top in my opinion to have like really heavy, ridiculous volume lashes on. And it's just not my vibe anyway, so classic is enough for me, just to give that extra little bit without having to like wear mascara and then be concerned about like your sweat making it run. For eyeshadow, I've been kind of keeping it really like simple and beachy. I've been switching between a few of these colors in the Clara Cosmetics No. 1 Pro palette, which has some really good holiday colors. I think today I'm gonna go and put this really warm kind of rust color of brown over my entire lid space. I'm just using a small fluffy blending brush to do that. Then once again, I just go over with my finger and just lightly smooth out any harshness, just to make it really soft. Realistically, I like to put on just enough makeup that it's acceptable for the daytime, but also transitionable into night, so you don't have to feel any need to go back and like touch up your look. Because that would be annoying. Like, I wouldn't want to be coming back to my room just to be that extra, you know. Then taking my CoverGirl little pencil brown sticker, I have no idea. Just go in and apply a little tiny wing. It's in a brown shade, so it's really light looking. I've noticed for like a few years now, I just don't ever do black eyeliner. It's just too heavy in my opinion. Just put a little bit on that inner corner right there. This is a smudging eyeliner, so it takes a little while to set. So it's okay to be a little bit messy with it, because then I go in with the opposite side that has like a blending sponge. I just kind of pull at it a little bit. And then to top it all off, I've been loving the Charlotte Tilbury Lipstick and Pillow Talk. It's just a really nice neutral color. And then of course I put on like deodorant and stuff like that and SPF on my whole body because I don't want to get sunburnt. But yeah, that's it. That is my get ready routine here in Mexico. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comment section down below if you use any kind of a similar routine when you're on vacation, especially somewhere that's hot. Let us know your advice on any products that you recommend that are great, that work in the heat. And also let me know if you guys have been to Mexico for a vacation. This is my first time here and I am absolutely blown away. Like, for some reason, Canadians seem to say it's overhyped. I don't know why. It's just been this kind of thing that people are like, oh yeah, but everyone goes to Mexico. So I never really considered it that much. I always like, oh, you know, like Thailand, Vietnam, places like that are like so much more like trendy and cool. But like, I was wrong, you guys. Everyone's wrong. Mexico's amazing. So yeah, anyway, subscribe to see more, thumbs up this video, and check me out on Instagram where I post almost daily content, photos, Instagram stories, all that jazz. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!